The Vancouver Canucks, well, when you're talking about their NHL team, really didn't accomplish a lot today, but they did make Utica a lot better, Ben. I don't know what your thoughts are about that. They got Sven Barchi out of the Calgary Flames, once an untouchable with the Flames. I don't think he was ever going to work in a Brian Burke world, small, soft, and but skill for days. I don't know if that surprised you that that was their only big move, but...
Interesting, because one of Berkey's first moves when he went to Calgary was to send Berkey to the farm in Abbotsford. And interesting guy here. You're right. It makes a farm team a lot better. I'm not sure how it translates to this level, but Sven Barchi's an interesting guy. Mike Johnson, when he was the coach of Portland, said that this guy did a lot of things at the junior level that you just can't teach. A huge offensive upside, but again, one of those players. Can he transition to this level? He was really not a fit in Calgary. I guess it's worth a gamble. It's probably not the move, or moves I should say, we expected today, but it's probably more an interesting day for what they didn't do, Jason, what they actually did.
I thought they missed a chance to try to acquire draft picks here, a guy like Chris Higgins. I think that one of the reasons you bring in Jim Benning to be your general manager is you hope he outdrafts other teams. Now they're looking at a situation where they've traded away another second-round pick. They had already traded their third from this year, and I thought they did have some bullets there with Higgins possibly. Maybe you could look at BX at some point, and then there's Zach Cassian, Ben. I know you talked to him today. Are you surprised he didn't move?
Well, Zach Cassian spent the morning looking at his watch and looking at the clock, and he's saying all the right things, as Zach has always said. Wants to be here, thinks he's a more responsible player. Asked him the trust question, and he really hesitated. He didn't know how to answer the trust question. Does the coaching staff trust you? There's a broader term there. Does management trust you? Does ownership trust you? I mean, they fielded calls in the past. Reportedly, we're making calls this morning, but Zach's still here. And I do agree with Jason about Chris Higgins. I thought that maybe a team like the Islanders, they got Tyler Kennedy for a third-round conditional pick. I think there's a bigger return on Chris Higgins, a guy who has a bit of a playoff pedigree, who maybe could have gone back home. I think they could have got more for a guy who's going to turn 32 this summer, so there's 2 years left to 2.5.
And it still could happen this summer. I know that some people say that Jim won't go up to players and ask them to waive their no-trade clause. Absolutely, 100%. This organization has done it, and they will do it again. Thank you.